Marjorie Taylor Greene has out-crazied herself. Her new thing is she's arguing with AI about her faith. She is a nut. It's completely bananas. I had to bring it to your attention. Okay, let's start here. Marjorie Taylor Greene posts, I'm a Christian, an imperfect sinner, saved by grace and faith in Jesus. I'm a nationalist, a proud American who loves my country and wants to make our home nation is the best place for all American citizens and future generations to come. Blah, 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 blah. May God bless each of you and may God bless America. Okay, so then we have a wise guy named Jack. And Jack says, at Grok, is that true? Is she really a Christian? And Grok says, Marjorie Taylor Greene identifies as a Christian, expressing faith in Jesus and traditional beliefs, like in her 2021 Christmas message. However, her Christian nationalism and support for conspiracy theories like QAnon spark debate. Critics, including religious leaders, argue her actions contradict Christian values of love and unity, citing her defense of January 6th and divisive rhetoric. Supporters may see her stances as faith-driven. Whether she's really a Christian is subjective, depending on a personal and theological views. Her faith appears genuine to her, but her public actions create controversy. Okay, we can all agree with that. We can all agree that Marjorie Taylor Greene runs around. She tells people to FO. She has the most crazy thoughts. Anybody that disagrees with her, she gets in their face. She is so hateful and rude, brings dick pics on the floor of the house, but she runs around. She's such a true Christian. Okay, so just when you thought the level of crazy was too far, Marjorie Taylor Greene starts arguing with Grok. Here we go. Marjorie Taylor Greene says, at Grok, the judgment seat belongs to God, not you, a non-human AI platform. Okay, dude, non-human AI platform. Quit arguing with it. This is crazy. Then she goes on to attack in her usual MAGA fashion. Grok is left-leaning and continues to spread fake news and propaganda. When people give up their own discernment, stop seeking the truth, and depend on AI to analyze information, they will be lost. Okay, newsflash, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you are the reason people are lost, because people look at you and think, oh, she's such a good Christian, yet she wants to take food from poor people. She wants to deport people without due process from this country that are seeking asylum and other protections of the United States and send them to concentration camps. She is all rah. I am such a Christian. Hey, go hang Mike Pence. No problem. Hey, go take a dump in the Capitol. No problem. You are a hypocrite. She is such a hypocrite, and she cannot stand that these facts, everybody knows it. We've seen interviews. We've done podcasts on her saying, oh, well, I never espoused those conspiracy theories. Well, then you have her talking about it on her own social media. Okay, she is the worst person on the planet. She is the least admirable person in Congress, and that is a low bar. I'm going to retract that. Mike Johnson is the least admirable, but she's number 2. And we've got Lauren Boebert and Nancy Mason there. So then after arguing with Grok and Grok responding, she keeps on. Here we go. We have someone else. Gronk's handler says, hey, Grok, while Marjorie Taylor Greene claims to be a Christian, do her public comments and voting record align with Jesus's teaching? Yes or no answer. Grok says no. And that is because Marjorie Taylor Greene is demeaning, she's condescending, she's racist, she's homophobic, she has an absolute obsession with poor people. She has an obsession with brown people. She is a racist. She votes for racism. She votes for misogyny. She votes to send people to concentration camps because they do not look like her. She wants to take food out of poor people's mouth. She wants to take health care from 14 million Americans because she's white and privileged, and she thinks she is better than everybody else. And what in fact is true is she is a liar. She is absolutely the most awful example of what Christian values look like if you are talking about what the teachings of Jesus are, insofar as feed the poor, help the sick, do all the things against the accumulation of wealth. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene made all this money from these stock tips before the tariffs. Of course she did, because she is corrupt and she wears her cross and she thinks that saying, I'm a Christian and I'm grateful and I follow Jesus and I'm a patriot excuses how she demeans and how her unacceptable behavior affects other people, on how her votes take food out of children's mouth, how she supports people that go into the Capitol and take shits on it, saying, hang Mike Pence. She's all for that because she thinks she's better than those people. So we compiled here at IHIP News just some issues. We've taken issues that Marjorie Taylor Greene has voted for and what she stands for. And we're going to show you what she stands for. Marjorie Taylor Greene introduces bill to put doctors who treat trans kids in jail. Okay, this is a woman that is anti-reproductive freedom because she thinks it's her business what goes on in everybody else's vagina, because she thinks because she's white and rich, she doesn't ever have to worry about an unplanned pregnancy. This woman's so nuts, she probably thinks abstinence works. But the reality is she wants to put doctors in jail for performing life-saving care for some of these trans people. It is life-saving. It's not gender affirming. It is life-saving. And for her to sit there and act like it's okay to go take a shit in the Capitol after you break a window to get in and run around wanting to hang Mike Pence, that behavior is acceptable and even applauded and patriotic. But that's a doctor practicing medicine that he's gone years to study, which of course she doesn't believe in science. She believes in Jewish space lasers. She doesn't believe in expertise. She doesn't believe in facts. All she believes in is homophobia, racism, misogyny, bigotry, meanness, cruelty. Cruelty is her brand, and she does it under the guise of Christianity with impunity. What's next? Marjorie Taylor Greene defends deporting college student after bogus traffic stop. Okay, looking deeper into the article, what do you think this is going to be? Is it going to be a brown person? Is it going to be a black person? She's all for deporting anybody. She doesn't give a shit. We go deeper into the article. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is defending immigration authorities' efforts to deport a 19-year-old college student from her Georgia district. The law is the law, and we don't get to pick and choose who gets to break the law and who gets to follow the law. So you have some bullshit traffic stop that, I mean, who knows what it was? Could have been speeding, could have been, following too closely. There's a lot of traffic infractions that happen every day. This guy is pulled over, and now they want to deport him because he's a criminal. He's not from this country. He has to go back. Is that Christian? Is that how you help people? Are you lifting people up? Are you showing people mercy? Are you blessing them with the spirit of goodness? Fuck no, because you don't care. You're interested in your interest. You're interested in cruelty. You love the cruelty. And it is disgusting and sick that all of these people running around with these crosses act like, oh, we're the big Christians. You can't argue with us about our beliefs. You can't say your Christianity is persecuting other people. Oh my gosh, how could you say that? Marjorie Taylor Greene weaponizes her faith. She uses it against other people. She uses it against poor people. She uses it against any person that doesn't believe exactly like she does. And here's the real problem with that. She's a nutball. She is as crazy as a shithouse rat. So she runs around and she is in a position to make laws that affect people. The kids that are going to have less food because of her vote for this new Republican bill, those kids are going to be hungry. That's going to be on Marjorie Taylor Greene's conscience, but she doesn't give a shit. She doesn't think about anybody but what she wants and power, and that she is cruel. It is disgusting. And we need to speak out against Marjorie Taylor Greene and all the other nuts in Congress that are willing to sacrifice people's health care, people's food, because they want billionaires to get richer. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, as is well documented, she's making money from these Trump tariffs because she has some type of telepathy or insider knowledge. Who knows what it is? But she's making money from these stock purchase tariff jump up and down of the Trump administration. So for her to sit there and stand in moral and ethical judgment of anyone is gross. That's all we have for now. Stick with us for more news.